La dela lobo Uganda man President Yoweri Museveni uchakimeri mo kidong beneti ya kopero pa ujong magati yeli yedani kunyaume achuli kidong kaberi makene matilao sub-region man kimapole tipiritin ilowangi mo chuin ki Wan Luo Television ania Sunday AKUMU ento kongonen matipiri hiwi madiro. President Yoweri Museveni uchikimeti ya kopero mao jong tikele kumdano iya chuli kilao. Dulmony UPDF Division mangwen igulu city kitono komanda manyen. Kadong Kitoro District achekere moche lawore waito ikagwoko chuma meyubu sementi. Amori matek afoyorini ajildo enen lokange mochi nyeki Wan Luo Tv kiperetere diujui wa otieno matin lechul peyupman ayidul me Paris Development Model. La tela lobo Uganda man President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni uchekame chobo pero mao jongti gilde komdana magiti kunyaume achuli ikinene kidong ya kodye padana magiti district me agago kidum kila mo ikin kabiri mokene. President berka lok beneni bineno kidmeti ya kopero man kikindana magiti yoture kidong Aleptong district mati lao sub-region. La George pa Wan Luo Television man Juniseno chakachon tiki matute ikom lok meriamo jong lodana magiti ya chuli kilao ikomalo melobo Uganda.
Museveni waji ka choki kilutela chuli ni gien ma wego lok me kar mo jong bienu ka yakule ki Germany oberu bal palu mon kia bili pien gi peri ka timu jame mamite bolwak ma pero man diugi ya chuli.
It is also a problem of weaknesses in the army
oberu pero madong tibot mon
and the police.
Ke bot police bene.
So otherwise, it's not a big problem really.
No,
it becomes big because the ones who are supposed to handle it, they don't do it. I had already discovered 5 problems.
And they know Peka Beach.
Problem number 1 is that these soldiers take long to respond. When there is a report about this, about the cattle rustlers, they don't respond quickly.
Eno meruni jami luen chalu drone degela tutugu gwok mingweyo ko lutima ranyi meto ikin mukene wamonyo bikonyo luen ikumlo yak dian dok niki bi yupuyo makonyo kupe pamonyo ya gago kidgum kila muo.
Going to mobilize all this. It may take like 2 months to be fully mobilized. There are people on the ground already, but we shall put more force, more equipment, more manpower, and finish this problem once and for all.
Karibet kumeno ruo David unena chana meario wajini umiyor gamente ungi matu lokum kar majong pien nen chalo walu muny mukene bene gitika ruak wigi ilok me yako dian iloba choli.
So request through you, the UPDF, to look at some areas, because when I was in the villages, they told me of a farm of somebody called CD. That is like the base whereby the Karimojons would come and gather in pretext of doing farm work, and then later on they would cross into the areas that they would want to raid. And also would request the UPDF officers to look critically at their deployments. Because when I went to the village of Camrono in Agago, I was told that one UPDF officer called Lurok, who is from Karamoja, would act like a spy for these people.
One koma bij me Agago district Leonard Ojok wajoni
of cattle Stolen note recovered 1,851. Number of boats stolen not recovered 3,844. Number of houses burnt with all household property 18 in number. Your Excellency, because of the persistent and insistent attacks on the innocent defenseless people of Agabu by the Karamajong, the following conditions have been created.
Megu Margaret Lamwaga MP Mishwa East Ikitgum District wajoni kama muduro karoke iye ayeti Kitgum kila mwo mamero ni kikerlu monyi kabero kono.
In Kitgum at Orom Luchom, you know it very well. Your Excellency, that is where the gun trafficking is done. I have been talking about this even on the floor of Parliament. But today, as you hear, this is the same thing which I'm repeating when I also told you from State House in 2017.
La dit lobo bene uchike mekonyo jo maujong uyelogi miokony mecham kwan nono cholo piltija lany malo timaranyi wano kerekidano ikaberu kuno. Wan Luo TV Joni Sani uchagachon Iuture District.
Lagwak be bedo onyo acheke aremo matiyo bodul mesara chen Uganda Limited iyo diko mechi adek tini utilo kone ogala wari moki Toro District Moses Okelo nikitika titgin kila wari manye John Okudi agwako chuma mayubo sementi mati Toro District kama wo chaki ngika eno tilo ogala wari John Okudi waito kadung abili beno maka wako enchot wanen report mapoli kumchan man kibot George Ofono.
Juradesh ma senior quarters itindi matororo odikin makon junyalo dong idhier iluro kodi jakura shiel matiyore kitipa mung'ere ni Sarasini Uganda wirok tuneko nyawote gi mundu. Rijumo neno gime motimere kapasawa shiel mudikini ochakere gi piem nyaka mogo mathin idier John Okudi mobedo jatho kodi ng'at muneko go Moses Okedi.
Awinji luwo kenyo ma jukoko iwachore ng'at cha mito kidhukune kwa ginang'o amena tani yang ni nekroko bedo kune ieno so taneno jager ma kacho donjo taneno wuok gi ng'wech kadho to wachore askar ma kacha ni askar nyawote oneko nyawote
obinti miyo ng'eyo jokuri siem ma jonyalo ng'wech mapiyo kidho kama nek me obedie to jomako jaduong' Moses Okudi mobedo janek kod nyawote man Robert Ejumu kidho konyo jokuri siem kod ng'eyo mathoth kuom nek motimere me.
We rushed to the scene of crime and apprehended the suspects, and we also got the gun. So investigations are ongoing, and we think it will be easy. At this point in time, we cannot talk about the motive of the shooting.
Iluwo kodi jotel ma Sarasini Uganda jowacho paka gimotimere me obedo gi dhierere jong rupiri ji ariyo me oedo jochoko tich kanyachiel ma hola malach swa akungoe ng'at motieko kigesa kuom nyawote.
We normally speak to them both on parade and then on their daily locations as per sites. We both conduct parade and we also visit their sites where they are deployed to check on the situation. And maybe if there is any challenge they are experiencing on a particular site, and we see how we can address it.
Inwang'ruok ni tho mochalo gama pama nyumore e piny ma Uganda gebe, jotel mogo jowacho paka me ahola madhum ma Uganda bero kethi paro pa jo inger mifunje jono ma joting'o mundu.
Apar ni ber luwo gi jo counseling diyo chunyi jo pire jo bini tich min jo geno mathoth inyo ginago jo konwang
gima kwayo government otimini ke onwangi semero ma training jo ma sechuru kome oketie polisi kodi ame jo training ga jo me wanenie ka jo bino kwanyo tero tiori jo kwanyi jo me ka jo chowo training motire same security farms me jo kedo kwanyo ji jo ma fodi go timo training motire amineno nike to me bino ye.
We have always had meetings with the management of the private security firms, routine meetings, and because of these incidents we are going to have an urgent meeting with the security firms, private security firms operating in Tororo district.
Jiario momaki jominyo pama juntie ikigopa jokurisiem maduong' e district ma Tororo otiyo kiketho kuom jobanja manek kod oro kichar mundu.
You can't do commit such a crime and then you are just left at large. No.
Jokurisiem bende jonyalo ting'o del kuom jatho tero timo menyo mopokere e iye. E loka ng'eyo mochwiny gi Wan Luo TV, an Jojo Fono gi Tororo.
Dul palomony UPDF magitiyete division ma ang'wen magankal gi maditi Gulu City kumal ma Uganda ngutiro nongola choka begin manyien geno no konda tela manyien man Brigadier General Michael Kabango maogamo office kibola war mado wego wakati chene chake chabit ni enim la tela manyien ochiri matid mabeme gwako bebel padan magiti kumal ma Uganda ya dul meke wekwo kikuchu beti Roma pore wanen report mapol kibot Ismail Jacob Jones.
Ikarame yup man la diet peta iluelo mati la lup kola choka widul mon UPDF man me lobo Uganda ubienu kao tima alaga I ofiji ikin uludir arionim Brigadier General Kabango mao dugu chene yunge gwakobe beru ilobo Somalia uchike metik ka chel kilwak ka chel kilo kwang loga ngea menerne ki gwakobe beru palwak mai Gulu City.
No different approach. I'll try as much as possible to be as close as possible with leadership, the religious leaders, security, councillors, and wananchi, so that we move together. We need your cooperation in order to fulfill our mandate, like the Deputy CDF said. Members of the District Security Committee, Ulu, councillors, LCs, and the media for having supported Bone, General Bone. Special thanks to the wananchi, we all represent, and the media. Without you, security would be impossible. I pledge to continue along the same path and consolidate further. To the officers and men, well done, keep it up. I'm here for you. There is nothing I can do on my own, and I expect nothing less from you.
Brigadier General Boni Bwamisike, madong tika wako tich, machala choka widul mon UPDF, division me angwen, matie Gulu City, wajini tiche utuma be, bien ripe, kin luak, kachel kimon, uber mabe karme tiche.
Now people are consolidating this peace with development. Most of the medias, you've been working hard to make sure you report the air, you report everything. And this role has not been for the peace, it has not been a role for soldiers only. It has been for me and you and all others, those locals and so on. So we take this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Lieutenant General Peter Iluelo, Matila Lopkola Chokawi Dulmon UPDF, Mao Beru Wilma Wara Ikarame Yopman, Wajuni Gengi Kobo Brigadier General Boni, Wero Konme to Wat, Ikin Uganda, Kilowo South Sudan.
You have been here for more than 4 years. That is too much. For 4 years in one area is not easy. But that one shows that you manage to work very well with everybody here. Because if you are not working well with the LOC1 chairperson, would have removed you here a long time ago. But the good thing is that you worked very well with her and everybody else here, plus your colleagues.
Eno tironi, man pianne, Brigadier General Boni Bwamisike, nodo chako timu teach man, wachon.
It was a command from heaven that we must sweat in order to eat. So, Michael, you have work to do here. But Mweseko has left everything okay, peaceful, what? He has managed to the relations with our neighbors here and there. Now it's your turn. But above all, we need to focus on this wananchi, because that is our business. For us, we are service providers. The service we provide is security.
Brigadier General Boni Bamisike, Mao Tiu Machalo la Chaka Widul Mon UPDF, P Division Me Angwen, ni Chake Magali Berio Kapavia Boro, Kikobo N, Metich Iditait Padul Mon UPDF, Ilobo South Sudan, Pilorangea Muchwin, P Wan Luo TV, Igulu City, and Ismail Jacob Jones.
Afoyo nang report kibot Ismail. Ilog mo kene mo atikwere piritin ilog angay mo chwini gangkwan makloni apart technical institute nongo chilling million mia bor kipiara beach kibot kamente me Uganda mantie me gedo wedi wankano jemo kan mamete membo yako yilo malrome fonye kom gangkwan man mo futgorem kijema pole ken lo kom kwano chwer kikupo bao kidon ko bomer ki plumbing ikin mo kene la diet maloyo gangkwan man Patrick Jasper Ojok wen futgorem kijema kan mapole me yilo malo rome kwano teaching igangwan apart technical institute manen mapol kibot Jasper Igwel
ma pa chudia mo kwa yo gamente me gero uri kwan na pol kere yil malo rome apart technical school doko kapunyir me roma malo mana jala dogi me chan uri me kwan gina rama pero tia mo dio school man yora raj Patrick Jasper Ojok mo bero principal me school man
wano gamo tina me yae primary to be one certificate Luoni Uganda Junior Certificate of Education. You can Luoni Community Polytechnic Certificate. Tini kwano kan mukadek tenu win certificate to. Eda ogamo yo ame pay kiri background at wala me po kwano gina European mono bin po yake non formal courses. Eka ginte kwano penye case inimolo DIT Director of Industry Training.
Lokere kere Wan Luo Television chenga big Principal Ojok Kukoboni mano kada bedni gamente umia pa technical school 5 million mia bori pier binyono megge dugere maga meka mite kunaya jala workshop ento eno kog ni mano no
nuna put pe yo romo bien koso ke no don ka me workshop ni put pe workshop pe kunyu plumbing workshop kunyu carpenters ke workshop kunyu terrace nuna put pe
karametie nen no kitame 2 met School technical Uganda loro dia word kere ya pa technical school kana mo tin kwan mo ya school pierre no ne Uganda loro nu dia buriye ya pa technical udi maga metia re kuna ya Sam Dongo mobile assistant commissioner for sport ministry of education and sport o tete utala ma pa technical school ni man no
he told me this being a technical school through training and practicals of students there are others they have put up then parents also I am told have raised some structures. So the structures are by many stakeholders. However, I may say, given the number of students here, it is not very high, and the structures are there, but I see there is need for the principal to think about maintaining the old structures.
Patrick Kongame yola mober maya ma paj municipality kwa government.
I want to send a message to the ministry that apart as a district, we have only one technical school, which is a particular school. This is a school which came in force in 1984, but it's good you have come, you have witnessed the status of that school. I would request that the government look into, because it's in our interest that a technical school upgrades to an institute.
Lohange Wan Luo Television, Jasper Igwel, Iapach Municipality.
Kawadire wachero ikabara maido district lo teach magiti gedo otiat man manual pameke man wood minyori ya bira beer health center 2 mati I aper kira sub county district menom gutir on woro jamit mameke ping gen kokne foot piage chulo gen limado dach man chilling million abichel tona boro pitit magen giti moy otiat mati pagamente melobo Uganda nim gen ben ko wan woro demo ken pagang otiat man ena bilu choke bodkin iyo menongo yo mamulo mechopo pero man menongo chente mechulo gen wakti chwora nyim igedo wood manual pameke kangwanen report mapoli kom lokman kibot Michael Onye
jo tich alemda titimo tich ame maker karachel kede gedo meda ot memon bino chako nywalie idwalrome abirabira health center 2 enada otioko wokun karachel kede ngur diki woto kokogi ame wacho be kitero karalach Dilika meda ogelo sente ameda kitimo karachiel kede da tichie. Man bino tero ne kare me OC station me aperkira me marao otidwalro me abirabira pita makino kweno chunjo tich me weki bedi kinapakin dio mo epone me chulo gi.
It's a pains, but it pains. I know that. But I beg, but still we be patient until that time.
Geno udo tiebo romo udo chulo gi sabiti otiekno doko bedo winya rach be sente likado oko udere oko mino jotich dokon owuok karachiel kendo dokon ng'ur noni. Jotich ayigi owang' en abino udo kare kiko ting'o jamini me kampani noni balanat swanin amegao teko mecheng me sola meno karachiel kede battery kede da erangi mochilo motio kede meling'o ude ameromo buckets kanyare diki wacho be udo kiaro tich kede mechulo sente ameda gin kitie burao director me kampani noni.
Mano te tich geno dwe me tong' achiel mako kato liyo te gelo wa mano te timo tich liyo te gelo geno mano te beda omiyo do wan tino striking oko kwanyo jame so chunya udo la yo mikopno
gine kede boss wa gin win ko wa wegwam nyo doctor nyo pa
Aso director me Corridor East African Company Limited ameda titimo tich me gedo me ward noni Vincent Edo wacho be
been paid some money but I've been struggling to make sure they get the balances that they're talking which I know is 1 million something so on top of that the confusion I have is a community that always advise my workers on the confusion.
Michael Onyinge, Wan Luo TV, Ikabrimaido District.
Itika neno lohangi mojin matika rabotin ne kanki Wan Luo Television anya Sunday AKUMU. A report mokene matika bino botwan Kigulu City abilia yekular kwa pala dua morka momano tiyo makama pole iyo mebiachara. Pia nelwak makodoge kiyo nyama sub-county matite Ngulu City okatika kularo kono makaman kikaba kawaka beno kemiro goyo en la dua morka manweto ento abilia yorune mekweyo ping. Onen report mapol kibot Dennis Oti.
Oporo matuku irluak magikwo kono yo nyama sel matie peche la road division Gulu City ikarma yo diko matin luak makono go keja tira kien kacha pa wi achel gen kono go mago lori truck fuso ma yo pong ni ngeke maka kam makone noni luak mano mago kejo makon gi bwajo ni man makicharo kon me biachara ntie ka ballo matek ka ber marumo wani gen go chako yako woka maka ma obero gum jomo kene gunno ye maka minono mitero Gin man matime kontiro yo dikoni luak mapol ma iku ngera tira ke jo magitika lweny matek kin man me gwako ka ber marumo wai ko malami Uganda ikar makono gen go maholori man ikit meno luak magibero kono area man ikar mala choch pa Wan Luo TV limo ka ber man gen go ber ke kar kono bene minywak ko tamba meggi ikit ma gen ge winyo kere kepingo gen kono go ber ke kar mitimo la kure timman
ya ku dikoni madog lokum maka magitia balu ki yerwa makumbere wa maka kan ano pe dia pa polit du bien ko mai maka ki chingwa ina kira kum wati kwere wa ber ka yele mi tuto ni mi maka no dong di area borwa kan pe ki chat kere bodu loke pe ne kumbere ka ina mo yer wati ka bale kwa pe ka chwe borwa pe pe ma aki tongo yeri
o di no di ber ma ching ti ka rien e po ja do le bol bangere mo ka mo ikem bingo achuri jalu wuri ka men gong
karura chana winyu chigu lokki joni enni ni wan ko mi de balka ber kuru
Ngarma logo pia Billy pia Swa River Region man ASP Mudong David ikar makono tie ka lokela choj mamegwa ke office mamege eno kwero matek tim man mi kwanyo kono tie ka chingi kon wajo ni
this truck and in notifying the environmental police who are enforcing this chapel park they end up involving themselves in criminal criminal activities of looting. Looting and vandalizing the vehicle which was carrying the truck, plus stealing the battery and other spare parts from that same truck. Of course, as the police, we are aware of the looming concern from a section of the public about the commercial charcoal dealings, including the formation of the pressure group, the vigilantes group, must use the available laws to guide you.
Pilok ANGEYA ma OCWINY Wan Luo TV and Dennis Oti Igulu City.
Higin mukene me download moti ma ye MP machung pimon me Gulu City at mokochik me lobo Uganda. Utio kono poko kolewi wiyu mapul marama tiene alibaya bir kimia beach. Bot monto kedung jamaketilo pero iboma meke man Gulu City. En mego beti ya holo chano wani mon kuirumanti me konyo jumote kedung jamatiki ngolo. Kidong monto wako bedikar me timo gin moki ben gwako yen man. Pianramo kilobot gin lim iya nyima meki. Kuirgebela pokoni office pa MP kidong office moken pa Red Cross matiba dege la yibi division article report man matut peyin kany ilo ANGEYA maujwin.
Ikari me poko kodiman ki ikaberu pongwad matiba dege la yibi division kono. La chui ot moko chek madaho pi Gulu City otamono mere kony ko monto ki jomuteki we gubed gikari me pero yen ipajogi.
Omiro gubien gugam kage bien gugamo ki Red Cross kai no olo genda bu yubu kamo kama giker e pegi terro gi gwaka te yat
man lo peki pero me jemi meteri machalo maka ki yen mano ne tek tutwale kum kariman en tamuni kache mi okodi man bod joni gen giromo konyo pero yen pa gi magiromo tich kwere pe konyo tedo ki jom ken mapola ta ma yen konyo
enene tie pi konyo kin me gwako kabedo murumowa kibe neno ne ni meno alaka ping matika loka ni wadwoko ruom me ping ping tika loka dada no yamo weng liera ka wan wapero yen kiti eni wapero yen maduong kabedo wa yen konyo bene me neno ne ni luoko yamo mawayweyo ubedo mabe yen be konyo me neno watiki gin teru yen me teru obi konyo mateka dada menano neni meno o wi uri wa pe yamo tingo magwane wind break
Esther Akelo la jobi matie la dit wi monto nyo dano mador wi monto duchuki Gulu City kono terne pera tek totwal no mergen ge pet yeni pajo pien pero me jemi ma aki kom yen ti matek kom kare man
kere don jany manak kunyi komo kwa memini yen metero kai we wang dok makabe ni wang kai we be tibo me konyi in beri ye te ya beni kunyi kai we kili chene beni chara beni chara meno yen ana ci per me wen ken ja ko mi ni ga de a per man bera per ko rumo ga dong ja no ngom na chen a kerye
ngom ma ana ti ye ne ya be cher ga per na ye an to la be ti ye ma ta ma ga ken school be ki kare ye ma ga ti ga riama ga bene anda to ne a chok le wa a ko de
inoni mon makar mi achel no dwak gubini kaberu meno pino konyman dok nyikyat la wiwiyo makara liba bero no tie kaberu meno magama dok en wajini gamone tie koni miri pangara chiel machochok monto maromo aliba dek magiti Gulu City giromo no kony ki yubman pilok ANGEYA mochwenyi Wan Luo TV David Magere
afoyo nango report kibot David Magere Yaramo berutie pare kuno kone penwingo miritim nango chente entokache witi makwiri maiti dago itila cho iti buru ngat mote nyangan matuki ngolo Yaramo beri group wake nonglim kibot comment me Uganda itayo Paris development model wadwaka fo chibot gen pechuru pelokangi mochu nyekanki Wan Luo television ania Sunday AKUMU fo chibotin wametekenen Wan Luo TV wepeking ngechmati kigalewang